Hi guys, part 2 about my visit to the ear, nose, and throat. So as I said before, they did a couple of procedures on me and I didn't want to be numb because I'm stupid. I don't like the feeling of being numb, but I guess I love pain. So anyhow, I finally got in. Been trying to get in for months. Got in, saw a nurse practitioner. What's wrong with my hair as always, but anyhow. So she said she's gonna help me. So first she looked at my nose with this metal thing, which was okay. She looked down my throat and with the tongue depressor, which I don't like nothing in my throat. But I got through that. Then she put some Afrin spray up my nose, which is supposed to open it up. It didn't right away, but it is now. I'm enjoying being able to breathe through my right side of my nose. And then she was going to numb me, and I says, oh my gosh, do I really need it? I just don't like to be numb. She said, you don't need it. We can do it without. And I'm like, should I do it without? I don't know what to do. She said, oh, let's try it. Just try it. And if you can't do it, then I'll numb you. So after that, when she left the room, she said she's going to wait for that to kick in. And then Polly kept saying, Mommy, you should have got numb, you should have got numb. And I said, I know I didn't because I don't like to be numb, but I'm just going to have to suck it up and do it. So she comes back and she put this like metal long rod in my nose. It was very uncomfortable. It wasn't so much pain, more just a weird, uncomfortable, like, please get it out of my nose. But she did that, and then she says I'm going to like vacuum the sinus area, vacuum some of the mucus out. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And so she turns on this, like there's a screen in front of me, and she turns it on, and I'm like, oh my goodness. She says, oh, you don't have to have it on if you don't want. And I thought, oh, okay, I won't have to look. And I said, Paula, you don't have to look. So basically this thing must have had a camera on it. I'm glad I didn't think of it then, because then I think, oh, the camera's going to fall off, get stuck on my nose. And obviously I've been sick so long, I'm not rational right now. But anyhow, so I closed my eyes, and so she started doing it, and felt like she was pulling my brain out. It hurt. It was not fun. And then she says, want to look? So I opened my eyes, and you could see all the mucus up in my sinus from the tooth that was pulled. So she got some out. What she was trying to do was get a sample to send to the lab to find out what antibiotic would work for my infection. I definitely have an infection, she said. So so it will be specific to that. That's how they do it. They send it to the lab, and it will tell you, they do testing on it, and it'll tell you exactly what bacteria is gram-negative, gram-positive, so on and so forth. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been on antibiotics 3 times. I could get C. diff, which is very dangerous, if not deadly. So then she says, since I'm not responding to these antibiotics, even though I'm only getting the same one, she says she'll probably put me on one for 3 weeks, like to really knock it out. And I'm thinking, I can't take a lot of them. I'm allergic to a lot of them. So she says, well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. She said she might have put me on prednisone, which, you know, your heart goes real fast and it's not a good thing, but she said it would really help. She says there's no point in taking Motrin because it's not going to help the inflammation, which I wish I would have known. I wish they would have got me in sooner, but I got it, and that's all that counts. And I took all that Motrin for nothing. So she was just sucking it out, and like I said, it felt horrible. But so she got the sample, and actually now I could breathe through my right nostril. It feels so good. She said not to blow my nose very hard, and it's dripping and dripping like crazy. And last night it was dripping from the extraction site still. And so she said, because I have an appointment with the oral surgeon finally next month, but she says don't let him do anything till after they decide. And it looks like I might need surgery, which of course just stopped me in my tracks. I got scared because I'd have to be put under general, and I always worry about that. I've never had surgery where you have to be totally out, where they put that breathing tube down your throat and all, because I worry about Paulie and what would happen to him and who would bring me, how would I get there because you can't drive. So she made me make an appointment with the doctor who does the sinus surgery, and I think I said, so she said, don't let the oral surgeon do any work till after I see her doctor, the sinus specialist. And then they're giving me some kind of nose spray to try now, to use saline, and then this kind of, hold on, this thing here, it's called a Neomed sinus rinse. It's kind of like a neti pot. This is really disgusting. So you put this solution, there's only 2 packets, so you gotta buy more, and you gotta get distilled water. Did you know that bottled water is not distilled? I didn't know that. And distilled water, put it in, and then put your head down, stick this thing in your nose. Which side? Which side do I stick it in? I didn't ask her. Ugh. But anyhow, stick it in your nose, and it's gonna come out the other end. Well, if that is not disgusting, I don't know what is, but if it saves me from not having to have surgery, I'm doing it. A humidifier would help. Continuing to do the saline, normal saline drop spray. So she said to do this first, then do the medication nose spray, 2 squirts in the bad nose. I don't know, would I put that stuff in the bad nose? Because then wouldn't it spread? Well, it's not catchy though. I don't know. I guess I'll have to write her a note. So anyhow, I have to do that. And I was reading you can eat immune boosting foods, which obviously I can't eat, but I can put them in my little kind of pretend blender thing. There's things like strawberry, kiwi, spinach, kale is disgusting. It's one of them. So I wrote them down. And then there's something called Emergen-C, which I remember a doctor years ago told me I should take it, but I just never have the money to get stuff, so I'm just going to have to figure it out. If I don't pay any bills this week, I have to get what I need to get. So I have to do whatever, because it's like 2.5 to 4 hour surgery. And again, I don't know who could watch Paulie for me. How could I even get there? I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared. I just wish I had a person who could help with Paulie, but I don't. So anyhow, right now I'm enjoying it. I was using these cheap Kleenexes, which was a big mistake, so now all around my nose, it's all like sore and raw and hurts, and ugh. I should use toilet paper. That's just dumb on my part, but the last couple days have been kind of rough, so I'm going to do that. I have to, she said that I should drink those, like, those shake drinks, whatever, like Boost, and sure, I saw this Premier Protein. I actually bought one, caramel. Oh my god, it was so good. But they're really expensive. But I think Costco has it on sale. You can get, what's it say? There are 18 for like $20. And I think the one I bought just to try was $3. So that's a good deal, because 30, 10 is 30, 8, 16, 24, 24, 34 it would be. Wow. So anyhow, I'm going to see if I can get that somehow. Because if I drink 1.5 of those, I'll have enough protein, because I have no protein since, I think, March. And that will help in the healing. And I take some probiotics. This is awful. I'm like thinking in my head how much this is all going to cost, but I'm, like I said, I'm just not going to pay my bills this week and get what I need, because I have to get well. And I don't know, I asked her, well, what do you think from the other people you've seen? You think I'll need the surgery? She's like, yeah, I don't know. It's not like it's only my second sinus thing. in my life, but this is different because it was caused by a injury from an extraction to the tooth. And I asked her, the dentist says there's something about communication. I says, what's he talking about? So she explained it. What it means is, from your sinuses, my maxillary sinus, it's not supposed to have communication from there to your mouth, but it does, which is bad. Which kind of an analogy is communication is to gossip. Gossip isn't good. Communication is good. Is not good. So my sinus is communicating with my mouth, meaning it's coming out. Like last night I had gushes and gushes of this mucus coming out. It was so disgusting tasting. I was sick to my stomach. Oh my goodness. So if they can't get it to stop, and I don't know if I mentioned, they want to put me on prednisone and an antibiotic for 3 weeks once they get the sensitivity back. I can't imagine another 3 weeks on antibiotic. Prednisone isn't good to have. Makes your heart race and God knows what else. But I guess I got to do whatever. But who knows how much all this is going to cost. I don't know. I can't think about it today. I'm just going to do one day at a time. Figure how to get the supplement. Figure how to get the emergency and the Culturelle, and just figure it out, because surgery's going to be, I don't know how I can do it with Polly. All he has is me. But anyhow, at least I got seen. I'm happy for that. It wasn't fun, but I knew it wouldn't be. When you go ear, nose, and throat, it's not fun, but she's helping me. So I got to see the doctor in a month, see what she thinks, and then I'll be getting in with the oral surgeon. So see what he says. I don't know. So she said you usually need sinus surgery before you get a sinus lift. I don't know where all this money's going to come from. I'm stressed to the max because my dental insurance doesn't cover that. And like I said, I'm not going to worry about today. Today I'm just going to try to figure out how to get the minimum what I need out of the drinks, the emergency, and the probiotic. And I have to take some kind of multiple vitamin and get some of those immune boosting, whatever I said. And you will see in a video, Polly got something, well, he needs, it's very important, but you'll see that in a video. So this got longer than I wanted to. So anyhow, subscribe, like, share. Sharing is caring. Pay it forward. It feels good in your heart, Polly's heart, my heart. And sorry, I still feel yucky, even though I'm enjoying every second of this breathing, but it hurts. So, thanks if you got this far. Toodles.